Howdy guys, how we doing? Welcome back to another video of Westland Survival. How we doing? Hope you guys are well. So it is time for me to basically finish off the harvest fair. Yes, that's right. This is honestly the first time I feel that I've actually completed this style of battle pass actually. So yeah, I'm quite stoked, quite rapt that we've actually completed this. So I want to go over through with you guys, collect the rewards, show you the highlighted items, and basically give you guys my synopsis as to what I feel needs to be done in order for you guys to complete the actual harvest fair, or ones in the like, which I think there's the Easter one that's very similar to this, and I think there's going to be a Thanksgiving. No, we've already done Thanksgiving, I believe. Yeah, no, we have, yes, so disregard that. But yeah, I feel like the next one coming up is going to be the Christmas one. So yeah, that's going to be the next one. But I do want to go through this with you guys just to sort of give you guys an idea, more importantly, on how much that you need to do in order for you guys to complete everything. And what I mean everything. So let's go over to the harvest fair anyway, because I feel like it's probably the most appropriate way of doing this as well. And actually, oh, you know what? I'll do that later. Anyway, let's head over to the harvest fair. And if I haven't said it already, happy Halloween to those that actually celebrated. So hopefully you guys had a spectacular event, and hopefully those that participated in the trick of treating, hopefully you guys got a lot of goodies, and hopefully you guys aren't too sick from all the lollies or candy, as my American friends would call it. But yeah, hopefully you guys had fun. Anyway, let's go ahead and jump in and dive in and have a look here. So harvest fair, let's go over to the end here. So the first few levels quite easy. I think in the first instance you managed to get the first 2-3 levels done in the first video, and then we sort of materialised it from thereafter. And as you can see, these are some of the rewards that we've got, which I'd like to see what that pet module would be. But we also got ourselves a lantern, the creepy statue. We've got actually ourselves a burial tube, and we've got some other bits and pieces here. But more importantly, from level 17 onwards, so you can claim these. We've got the Piasa's head as well, which is great. But I'm more excited for getting the new backpack and a new set of armor. So yeah, I'm rapt to get that. We've actually got 7 days worth of VIP. Thank you very much. We've got the head there, the pants. I've been wanting to get this coffin backpack for the longest time. I know it doesn't actually give you a lot of stats and attributes, but hey, it's cool. It's only 5% less durability loss on death, so yeah, look, it's fine. It's an epic tier 4. I'm happy with it. I'd like to sport it, so yeah, why not? Actually, I'd love some of these epics to have the secret 5 slots as well. So if you guys don't know what that is, actually, let's quickly go out and go here. These epics should actually carry the additional slots. That's just my opinion. I feel like that's something that should be made available. But anyway, I'm rambling on as I normally would. So yeah, I feel like that's something that could be looked at. I don't know. But anyway, other than that, we've got the Scarecrow, so the Phantom Watcher as well. We can add that to our ranch, and we've got the rest of the Phantom Rider's outfit, and of course the 2 main attractions here. So I've got myself a spooky ghost puma, which is actually cool. So this is a male one as well. So sudden attack, pets attack on enemies at full health, around 250 worth of damage, strong genes, and the pet cubs are guaranteed to inherit the coat collar at least of the same tier or rarity. Now it doesn't tell us what how much fertility that we get from this fellow as well, so we're gonna have to sort of have a look at that. But also, I ended up getting myself the Terror of Spirits, so a near 2,000 powered weapon, so 20% chance of critical strike, and plus 50% of to ghost increase. So yeah, that's actually a really good weapon to use, particularly if we're going to go down the spirit and canyon trials respectively, because that's where that's going to give us more I guess, flexibility on attack power as well. So 50% more. So that's going to be what, nearly, well, when you think about it, if you were to double the attack damage, right? That's what, just under a bit over 3,800 damage. So we're looking at possible 3,000s here. Yeah, that's actually going to be quite devastating. So I'm actually keen to use that, if I've got my math right, of course. So aside from that, let's go ahead and take a look at some of our spoils here. Is this mine? Oh, it is too. Hang on. So Twister is my pet. There you go. I didn't realise you were following me around. Wow, you've got 5 fertility. Holy moly. How cool is that? That is sick. That's some pretty decent stats. And I know someone in the comment section in one of my previous videos mentioned that I was talking about the Prima, and that was in relation to the Wheel of Fortune. So yeah, yes, you are correct in saying that in the Wheel of Fortune, you get the werewolf, not so much the Puma. And I mean, I'll rambling on about that. So yeah, but the end goal, you actually get a Puma. So there you go. Love it. Absolutely love it. Now let's go ahead and head back up to my, as you can see, I still had a couple of pumpkins as well, but I just want to see if I can get my pet module as well. And as you can see, there's a lot of traits here, and a lot of this attributed from the Wheel of Fortune when I was running it in one of my previous videos. So yeah, that basically, there we go, like that. That basically, yeah, gave me a hell of a lot of sugar treats for my pets, just to sort of give you guys a bit of an idea, which I'm going to sort of roll into as well and discuss the amount that you need to obtain over the life cycle of this. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's close to about 3,000 pumpkins in this case that we needed to finish off, but I'll explain a little bit more into that in a moment. But let's go ahead and find all of these as well. Alright, so the large module, I'll take that. I've got the Piasta's head, I'm not going to take that, but Django's chest, coffin, taking that. Pumpkin Hunter mask, the rider's coat, and the boots. And there was pants as well. Where are the pants? Did I take that already? I think I did. Terror of Spirits. Absolutely want to take that. Did I take the pants? No, where's my pants? Hello? Hang on, what? Oh. Completely blanked. Oh man, that's hilarious. I thought I got gypped there for a second. That's okay. Alright, so that is a tier 6 bad boy, firearm resistant, and slow down snow drifts is -2. The thing is, it doesn't give me any warmth, so I'm worried about that. Okay, so there you go, effective cold up to 22. That's actually really good. Look at that, look at the stats on that. That is ridiculous. It's 10,000 more on the Wanderer's outfit. Wow, okay, firearm resistance, slow drifts, cold up to 22, -22, there we go, and boots up to -10, which my Wanderer's boots are a lot better. So, alright, let's go ahead and pop that on. That's what he looks like, and I want to put that as well, but that's just changed my outfit slightly as well. Have a look at that. Actually, let's quickly take that off 2 seconds. So that's what that looks like in its gloriness. I'll pop that on, pop you, and look at that. Look at that. Fashion enthusiast, new achievement. There you go. I ended up getting an achievement out of that too by putting on all the gear. That is sick. Alright, let's actually head over back out to... Actually, you know what, before we do that, because I'll show this off in a moment. Yeah, you know what, I've got a better weapon than you, buddy. I don't care what you've got. Mine is much better than you. Okay, let's stop pausing around here, no pun intended, because I'm looking at a horse. Hey, mine's better. Yeah, look at that. I got one too, you got one as well. See, there's a few others that have already completed the actual event itself. Anyway, he's actually copied me. Why have you got a hat? Yeah, why do you have a hat and I don't? never know. I'm trying to get onto your player bio. Oh, hang on. Stay there. Come back. Let me get a look at you. Okay, so you actually don't have the same outfit as me. So I got a better outfit than you right now. Okay, cool. Okay, anyway, that's enough of that. Oh, I got sidetracked completely. Okay, so let's look at this objectively, right? You've got 17 days, right, to do this style of event. Now, in order for you to get maximum pumpkins in this instance here, let's have a quick look from you. Supposed to look at? Come back here. No, you're the same dude. Sorry, my bad. Anyway, stop getting sidetracked, A2. Come on. Okay. So, you want to try and do all the hard modes, right? In order for you to achieve maximum output of pumpkins. So, Hannah Bunny gives you 15, and then gives you another 15 if you reset the event again if you're successful. Give you a total of 30 for one day, right? So that's 30. Then if we go over to Briggs is going to give you 30. Plus a token chip, and actually Hannah as well. So that's 60. So that's 90. That's what you get out of that for one day worth of going through the mini events. Then you come to Rick. Now Rick doesn't actually kick in straight away. He kicks in about 5 days after the fact. So in this instance, right, you get 80 for one day, provided that you're successful on both given times that you jump onto the event. So yeah, so Rick doesn't actually kick in right away. So I think you lose about 4 or 5 days. So when you look at it, you've got 90 pumpkins that you can get per day for the first 5 days. Let's say, let's sort of stipulate that. So 5 times 9 is what? 45, I think. So that's 450 pumpkins that you get in the first day. Oh, sorry, in the first 5 days before this becomes available. And then you've got 12 days at 170 pumpkins that you can get, which I think is roughly around, if I'm not mistaken, close to about in excess of about 1800 or so, plus the 450, that gives you about 2250. So just doing some raw maths here, okay? So that's what you can expect to yield throughout the whole entire event, give or take. Now that's not even putting into the consideration of the actual Wheel of Fortune as well, because you've got a 34% chance of obtaining 5 pumpkins per spin that you actually do. So if you were to spin those throughout the 17 days all up, and you might actually get, quite a decent amount. So I would say maybe, let's say about, for argument's sake, you do about 15 spins, you probably, and those 15 you get all of those pumpkins. So what's that? That is probably, I would say that's 75. Did I do my math right? I don't know, but you get a considerable amount, okay? Let's say you get about 150 to 200 pumpkins there. That's about 2250, that's 2.5, right? So that's something there. And then if you log in on the Westland Hub, you get 5 per day, and I think you get about 10 on the last one, if I'm not mistaken. So, and that's throughout the whole entire period, right? So you're getting a little bit extra there. So that's pushing you close to the 3,000 mark, which I feel like that's probably where you would sort of need to get to in order to complete the whole entire fair itself, right? So I feel like that's basically where things are at. And again, I'm not using concrete figures here. I'm very loosely adding these up in my mind. In fact, funny enough, I actually multiplied the whole 170 pumpkins by the full 17 days, forgetting that Rick's event doesn't happen the first 5 days or so, 4 or 5 days, whatever it is. So yeah, I would say you're probably looking at close to 2,700, maybe even close to 3,000 pumpkins that you're going to need in order for you to successfully clear. Look, drop it in the comment section down below. I feel like you guys probably know that already. I'm assuming someone would have done that intentionally I feel that's basically where things are at with this event here. Is it an easy event? No, it's not. Definitely not. And what I mean by that mainly is it's not so much. I just wanted to come over back to my ranch just so we can sort of show off excuse me, the outfit, the actual outfit in all its glory here. But anyway, I'm just going to show you anyway as we're circling around. So the event itself is not that easy. Now, it's easy in a sense to do it, right? As in actually when you're doing the event, okay? So taking out the enemies in the dark mines, which look, I've covered a full video on it and made sure that I've given you my tips and tricks and things like that in there, so go ahead and check that out. It's probably going to be a point new from this point forward, but I only sort of harp on that only because I feel like it's going to come back in other iterations and variations when other season events come through, because I feel like this was a success. As the same would be for the Pumpkin Hunter as well. I feel like that's going to be another successful one. I would definitely recommend as well, personally for me, we go back here, the Wheel of Fortune shouldn't be an event. I feel like it should be a bonus, and I feel like there should be another event for us to obtain more pumpkins to give us a little bit more flexibility in getting pumpkins or whatever the future events are going to be. Yeah, that's just my humble opinion. I feel like that could be something that the developers could look at potentially further down the line. Don't get me wrong, Pumpkin Hunter was a fun event. Dark Mine was an interesting and new intriguing event, and the Feasting Game was always going to be the same, which I feel like there should be a change to that, maybe a variation to it. But anyway, that's my opinion. But again, I feel like the major opportunity is the actual Wheel of Fortune. Personally, that's just my opinion. I feel like that should be just a bonus that you deposit your chips, and you might get lucky with some credible items. But anyway, that's just me. So the reason why I'm saying that it's more difficult, in a sense, is the repair costs or the crafting costs of your materials, your weaponry and your armor, your heals, right? So to do the task on a one-dayer, not an issue. I feel like pretty much anyone on their A game can successfully do it, no problems, no questions asked. But for those to do it from an endurance perspective, it's not easy, and I fell victim to that too, because especially as soon as I'd done my daily portion for that day, I had to run out, get raw resources, craft all that sort of stuff, and rebuild and repair most of my gear so I can actually re-participate for the next day. It is taxing in that sense, and I feel like it's actually even more taxing than what it is when you do a standard battle pass. That's just my opinion, for that very reason. Because with a battle pass, you can do other things, and it doesn't require you to recalibrate all of your gear and stuff like that and get it ready for the next set of tasks and whatnot. So I feel like that is where the Harvest Fair and other season events is going to come into its own, where it's going to be just that little bit more difficult. So yes, I'm glad I've done it in its entirety and got over the line in its entirety. So I'm wrapped about that from that perspective. But to do this continuously, it's hard. It's a very hard ask to do, and that's why I feel like introducing another event to give you more flexibility, to get more pumpkins and things like that in this sense would be a lot easier for a lot of people, and hopefully would allow those free-to-play players to get across the line. Whereas if you're pay to win, nothing wrong with that. You are obviously going to guarantee yourself at the end, especially when you've got the special gear. And in my currency, $16, round figures up here, and you get an extra 900 pumpkins out of the deal to shore yourself up and complete the task itself. So yeah, look, there's some pros and cons and everything in between, and I'm just wanting to voice my opinion now. I've spent nearly 20 minutes explaining myself and going through all the highs and reality checks as well that comes along with these type of events. So I want you guys to let me know in the comment section down below what your thoughts are around this event and what you guys feel, and how did you guys go? Did you guys participate all in hard mode? Could you not do it? Could you not sustain it? Let me know what your reasonings and rationale was behind it, because I'll be interested to know. But other than that, I want to thank you guys for stopping by and checking out this video. Make sure you go ahead and leave a like, comment down below, and share if you can. And if you guys are new to the channel or not and you want to see more, make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell icon so you don't miss out on any future videos. Alrighty guys, take it easy from me, and as always, I will catch you guys in the next one.